Christina Priolo, a school therapist who stormed the Capitol and got VP's chair. She quit her job the day after the riot, saying, "I'll be switching past to expose the global evil of human trafficking and pedophilia, including our government and children's services agencies." She also said, "I will not be taking the coronavirus vaccine in order to return to in-person learning. And I do not agree with my union dues, which help fund people and groups that support the killing of unborn children." Prosecutors say she had Trump written on her leg and a sign which read, "The children cry out for justice." I just like, every day, things I try to describe to you are revealed right in front of our eyes. What did I tell you? These aren't all fucking 3%er terrorists. You know what I mean? These aren't like sedition. These aren't all like people that have like an ideological predisposition towards like fucking fascism or whatever. Or they have a predisposition towards it clearly, but like they're not like joining neo-Nazi groups. It doesn't look like that anymore. Like fascism in our day and age is coming through radicalization on the internet through conspiracy theories. And it's fucking terrifying, dude. This person was around children. This person with these opinions, these psychotic delusions were, you know, doing therapy to your children. Like, how the fuck? So you got to remember that. You have to remember that when you think about these people. When you think about all these people, like, my dad believes this and is tearing our family apart right now. Yeah. Like the first stage, from what I understand, is just like believing the bullshit, right? And the first stage is not that bad in comparison to this stage.
Don't call yourself HasanAbi if you don't HasanAbi for me.
If you don't get to the stage where you're like literally fucking, you know, storming the Capitol, not everyone does, but this person is on like stage 3 where she believed the bullshit. She probably separated herself from her friends and family, and then got to the stage where she like actually hurt her own self in the real world beyond like, you know, separation from friends and family, and is now like quitting her job. It's so crazy. And now we got 2 of these fucking sickos in Congress, Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene. I actually don't know if Lauren Boebert is doing on. Y'all were saying that. Let me just take a look at that real quick.
I just want to wrap my hands around.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but I think she is fake. Like, she's phony.
I will bid 10 shekels for a shekel of your skrekel.
Oh, she's a sympathizer.
Anyway,
sorry.
Cute.
She's a QAnon. Oh, she's a QAnon sympathizer. Not like. I mean, this is bad enough. She's Q curious. Boebert supported in the past, but distanced from them recently. Yeah. Boebert is a 3%er, Andy, though. My sister and I are officially no longer talking to my dad because of the psycho shit he posts on Facebook. The worst thing you can do, and this is what professionals say, it's not like I don't have any relatives, so I can't speak from this on from personal experience, but like the worst thing you can do in these sorts of situations is like,
can you cover how the Arizona governor
literally separating
about the virus and basically saying
like
just wait
separating from these people and pushing them away? You know what I mean? It's like it's not good. That allows them to go further and further down.
In my opinion, America suffers in the deep
further and further down the pathway of radicalization, because it's like incels. It's the same shit where incels create this like dark hole on the corner of the internet where they constantly feed you black pills, basically, where they try to isolate you from your friends and family and tell you that the world is a certain way and all your fears, all your frustrations are because of, you know, things that are completely outside of your control. Okay, that there's no pathway towards like making yourself a better person, and things will never get better, and that everyone who tells you that things could get better are lying to you. And you find ways, when you are an incel, you find ways of like trying to say like, anyone who's telling me that things could get better, are already in a better situation, and they're better in a situation. They're already in a better situation because of their like genetic destiny. That's why it's so perfectly utilized as a tool to like drive people deeper and deeper and further into the precipice of the far right, because they also believe in like genetic purity in a similar capacity, right? So that stuff really sucks.
My lovely little lumps.
Okay, I'm turning off the TTS. Jesus Christ, dude. God damn, like fucking annoying. What? Oh, Ben Shapiro was a guest writing on the playbook. Yeah, I saw people this morning getting angry about it. Who cares, dude? He's such a fucking dweeb. Just don't, like, this is what he thrives on. This is literally what he thrives on. So that's, paying more attention to that is just dumb as fuck, because he's gonna like turn around and use this as an opportunity to be like, see, people are so terrified of me. Yeah, I know he said howdy. Motherfucker, you literally, bro, your dad is like a fucking musician. You grew up in Los Angeles. You've lived in LA your entire life. You wanted to be a Hollywood writer, and you got banished from Hollywood because your writing was dog shit. And now, like, what? You moved to Nashville, and a week later you're saying howdy? It's such a classic fucking... Well, I guess Nashville is a musician place, but still, regardless. Like, this motherfucker is the... I am less of a bi-coastal elitist than he is. You understand? Like, I didn't grow up in fucking LA. I didn't go to Harvard. Like, he literally went to Harvard, is a liberal arts major overall, okay, got a law degree, certainly, but is literally a liberal arts undergrad, gets a Harvard education, grew up in Los Angeles in a relatively well-off family in those circles, and now is like turning around and just being like, now he's turning around and be like, howdy, I live in Nashville now, what happened to my accent? Bitch, you went to UCLA.